dreadful, where a horrible haunting is in progress. When we last left the Trail Mix 6, they had just run downstairs from the second floor of the Benton Manor. I almost said the real house name.
Doesn't exist.
Does it though? Or only in this?
We're in Benton, baby.
Maybe internet sleuths, good luck finding the real one. It's not that hard. So in the Benton mansion, a haunting they are investigating at the behest of Sicily's father. And something rather extraordinary just happened in the one of the upstairs side rooms. Evie, in reaching out to touch the blood-stained pentagram on the floor of this room, seemed to unlock something new, electric, and psychic inside her, and realized that there were, in fact, two entities haunting this home. One, a malevolent spirit in the very room that they were in, and one, a benevolent spirit somewhere in the lower levels, probably the basement area of the house. And so the Trail 6 have run downstairs back to the foyer, around away from the more malevolent entity. And as you all came downstairs, you heard footsteps almost following you, but they stopped just at the top of the stairs. You can see nothing there. And where we just left off, Nev has reached for Evie's hand. And as your friend took your hand, Evie, you felt some kind of a grounding, some centering of yourself. And that is where we begin tonight. What would you all like to do?
Are we just headed down to the basement, guys?
I think that was, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I
I think that was my plan when I grabbed your hand. I was like...
Yeah. You were like leading the way. I think.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the basement because anything is better than that, right?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right.
Can it get worse? Probably can't get worse.
Don't put that out into the universe.
It could definitely get worse, but yeah, let's go to the
Jessie,
basement, I
that
guess.
doesn't help.
Spirits, not luck, okay?
Yeah, let's get to the basement.
How are you getting to the basement?
Oh.
How do we get to the basement?
You haven't explored the rest of this house yet, so...
Fuck.
Okay.
And he does that thing where it's like, okay, let's go to the basement. Walks in a direction, stops. How do we get to the basement?
I mean, there's
stairs,
gotta be
right?
like stairs. Yeah, stairs, right? I said it first.
You did not. Jessie.
Let's just start opening doors.
That sounds
for something?
Yeah.
terrible idea.
Charlie, you have actually fairly an opening to a kind of darkened room over here, and another like pass-through opening here.
They're dark. There's no lights.
Dark. Yeah, because the sun has set. So.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Then they said the power wasn't on yet, right?
No.
In the building.
They were working on.
We have flashlights. I can't remember.
I think at least one of you did. Yes.
Mm.
I know Nev has a headlamp usually, but I didn't know if we had like Scooby-Doo flashlight.
I believe
I was
y'all
literally
did.
about to say it's gonna be a flashlight.
You know.
Twins.
I think I'll probably go to the door closer to the stairs, if that makes sense. The higher one.
So as you come into here, you will finally uncover the living room. So you can shine your little light around, and you'll find an old stone fireplace, kind of busted couch furniture, bookshelves, what was once a really beautiful piano. And if you kind of like walk over to and investigate it, you'll see you can either, if you played the keys, like it would come out not on key anymore. But yeah, you're in the remnants of what was once a glorious sitting room.
This is the sitting room. I don't see any stairs, is what I mean.
Right. Okay. So not there then.
Is there another door? I follow them in there.
There is kind of. I mean, you could continue walking in here. I'll say as you're shining your lights, like
yeah,
you'll get the idea that there's more stuff happening here.
Cool.
It's me.
I explore more stuff.
More stuff. We'll just
Yeah,
kind
let's go in
of,
this
kind of
other
do a
room.
do a this thing as you sweep your lights and you start finding kind of like the center room of the house. It's got another kind of horrible moss-eaten carpet. There's kind of like a like another like a dish, like one of those inset dish cabinet things kind of into the wall. That's this wooden thing. There seems to be another piano in the corner. This one actually almost more also again built into the home, kind of a feature of like an old vintage house. And as you all kind of explore over here, there's another side room here, there's a door here, and there's a hallway leading this way, which you can assume goes towards the kitchen. This is a wall right here though, and this is a wall.
I'm gonna go towards the kitchen, still like clenching Nev's hand, and start to go towards the kitchen because kitchens usually have cellar doors.
Sarah, that's not Nev.
You're right. I've grabbed the wrong person as per usual. You're all like 4 pixels tall, so I just see hair and go, oh yeah, grab that.
I'm 4.5 pixels tall, actually.
Okay.
4.5 pixels, if it even matters.
So, Evie, as you open this door, you can see it is an open hallway to the kitchen, but it also appears to be kind of a storage space. And if we assume you have Nev's headlamp, you can see like crates and stuff, probably old like pantry supplies, things for the kitchen. This is probably like a pass-through pantry kind of a situation.
Is there another piano in this room, or is that just this map?
Right in front of you, there is also another little piano.
Okay, who has 2 pianos in their home?
It seems unnecessary.
I start gently pressing keys.
Oh.
It's that horrible like clonk 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 with the string.
Gently!
And okay, clonk, clonk,
Thank you.
out of tune. And I just a meta pigeon fun fact for you. The real home this is based on, in fact, had 3 pianos in 3 different rooms.
Wow.
So I
Even more
trained
unnecessary.
myself.
Thank you. Okay, so I guess you can have 2 pianos or whatever. And I like shut the cover thing. And I'm like,
A horrible clanking noise happens as you slam the wood.
Are there
No.
more doors from this room leading to other places?
Yeah, so there's kind of just another like open pass through where you could explore this current dark shadowy place. There's a door leading to this room, which would be in the room directly below where you found the pentagram. And you all could explore the storage area more if you wanted.
I want to go to the room directly below the pentagram.
oh, yeah.
I'm gonna follow.
So as you open the door to come in through here, you find a pretty barren, pretty empty space. There is a chest, like a fancy storage trunk, kind of like some old artwork hanging on the walls, old statuary, a window through which you can actually see out to the backyard. This is one of the few windows not boarded up. So if you take a look outside, it's getting pretty dark out there, but you'd see kind of the haphazard, jungly looking backyard area.
I'm opening the chest.
Right?
Whoa, what are you doing?
What?
You're
There's,
just gonna
like-
look here. Is there anything I can like hold to like be ready to like knock something on the head if it pops out at us?
What do you think is
I
gonna
think-
like pop out of this chest?
Yeah, what do you
A
carry
ghost?
on you?
Huh?
What do you carry on you that you might...
Oh, great question. Wait, do I have the spirit box?
I think Nev was
I don't-
holding it last.
We'll say Nev
I
has
think
it.
Nev had it,
I
yeah.
think that was it.
Gosh, what do I have? I put my keys in between my fingers, like claws, and then I get this. I'm ready in action as a human being. Get this fist ready, as we all have done at one point in our lives. I just think that if you're gonna open something that a person or something could be inside, we should just be ready.
I make straight eye contact with her as I open this chest.
Cool. Go ahead. Make just for funsies for me. Just fun. Would you please make a strength check? Good. Give me brawn. Make that brawn. We've leaped systems. Go ahead and figure out your D and stats right now. No, make a brawn check for me. Set it DC.
Oh, it's cocked.
8.
That fell out of my tray. Okay, there we go. 3.
Cool. You yank on it and it is totally locked.
My arm relaxes a little. I'm like, oh, is it hard?
Jesse, I think it's locked. I think there's a thing there. Just if you.
Yeah, thanks, Andy. That's great.
Just trying to help.
While Evie and Nev, the spirit box is kind of electric with static. There's not necessarily voices coming through at the moment, but it's doing the scanning kind of faster than normal. So it's like crazy staticky, just kind of noises.
Did that start when we walked in the storage or when they walked in the other room?
It started when you walked in the storage.
Okay. I'm holding the box and Evie's hand, so I'm going to be like, so do you want to look in the boxes or do you want this?
I'm gonna look in the boxes. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm just gonna look through the boxes. It's fine. Just
I got you.
I don't want that near me.
No, I got you.
I'm just gonna start opening boxes.
Is he holding it like as far away as he can?
Yeah, I'm doing this and I'm holding your hand.
Yeah. So I think as you kind of come around, like in the first few, you find like, cans and toilet paper, like it's a mix of like modern household items. Like somebody was, maybe even some of the workmen have like dropped food stuff here. And then kind of as you progress further in, it gets more dust covered and things get older in cans and what have you. And then you come around these boxes here and you discover stairs.
I think I found them.
You found the stairs?
I think I found the stairs.
Oh, great.
You saying
Let's
that
get
I
down
guess
there.
loud
Guys.
enough for people to hear in the other room?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
You think you found them or you found them?
What do you
No,
think
they-
What do you
I
think?
don't know. I don't know. You sounded unsure.
Andy, that's a good question. They are stairs.
Okay.
Going down.
All right. Great. Who's taking the lead?
Right.
I'll do it.
I'm right behind
Okay.
Charlie.
Great.
Well,
Okay.
I'm right behind Jessie.
Okay. So,
Wow, Sicily, it's almost like you're trying to like compete with me or something.
I am not competing with you. I am trying to.
I mean, yeah, it's like not a
stakes.
competition anyway, so.
Oh,
Charlie's
listen.
like straight
Guys,
down,
it's
and then the two of
stairs.
you are fighting, and Evie and Nev, you're just like pushed back against the wall as your three friends are like fighting to see who gets to go down the dark, horrible stairs first.
Oh, I'm not. If they want to go first, they can go first. I just assumed.
Well, no, you guys went through. We were just like stairs, and then you went in.
Just like a
I just think that we have more experience than Jessie.
Why? You have like no idea what I've been up to since you've seen me last. It's not like you bothered to check or anything.
Would all three of you roll a fight check for me, and whoever gets highest is in the lead.
I'm fighting.
yeah.
Oh.
If you want to just back up.
Okay, wait.
Up.
We should all say it on the count of 3.
Wait, hang on, I have to roll. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
4.
5.
Wait, was that 2 5s?
I got.
I have a 1.
Oh, great.
Oh.
Okay.
5.
So Jessie, you got the 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, the cool thing about simultaneous speaking on Zoom is I can't tell who said what.
I realized what I did.
It's all good. So the three of you kind of like just tousle each other a bit, but Jessie, you like for real, elbow your way to the front. And you get to make your way down the dark stairway first. As you descend, it does, as all like basement stairs do, it gets colder, obviously. And also, there is this just it's a rising feeling of dread creeping up the back of your neck. It's that kind of like hair raising on the back of your neck that almost feels like pressure as you descend, like almost a barometer dropping amount of pressure as you as you walk into the basement. It is a sinking feeling though. I assume you're taking a flashlight with you, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I pull a little mini flashlight out of my pink fuzzy purse that I definitely hit Sicily with to make my way to the front.
What? It has metal parts.
As you pull out this flashlight, it takes a second for you to like pull it out and actually turn it on. And before you're able to turn it on, you're on the like second to last bit of the stairs and kind of looking ahead of you, and there's just a flash in your vision of like a white silhouette of a woman. And then you are in the basement.
I grab Charlie's hand.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, no, everything's like totally great. I think my eyes are playing a trick on me right now. It's fine.
Oh, you see something?
It was just like a flash of light and then it was gone. So I think I just blinked too fast.
Oh, okay.
You blinked? That's like the first rule of going first. You don't blink ever.
I wouldn't have blinked.
Charlie
It's
wouldn't
not
have
a competition. I want to see what I see, you know.
blinked. I do know.
So now that you have, I assume everyone's kind of crowding into this space eventually.
Yeah.
As I said,
Tiny.
yeah, it's cold, it's dank. As you light it up, there's, old pieces of furniture covered with claws. A few more storage boxes.
Oh, I thought you said claws. I was like, oh my god.
Sorry, that's my shitty Yankee accent struggling to get around the word cloths, plural.
You said claws and I immediately thought claws like Santa Claus. I was like, wait,
Santa baby! Spoiler alert, all along, this was the Christmas dreadful.
Whoa! Merry Christmas, everybody.
Plan for Christmas.
We have
Be
to fight
spooky
Santa
and
Claus
bright.
in the basement.
Oh no!
the Christmas present is we all die.
It's the Christmas spirit. Huh?
All right.
Well, speaking of spirits, as you all come down, the spirit box becomes again active, but active as it was usually, in that sense of where it's just kind of doing the usual speed radio scanning. But you hear breaking through it, just the here.
Key here?
No, that was just me doing static noise badly. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was looking for clues.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're close, right? Which is good. Because they're like a good ghost.
Ghost.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah. They seem
Um,
chill.
Probably.
And they're
Sarah,
here. So
is
we
there
wanna
like
fight.
another covered part in the basement?
There sure is. Since you come
Like,
around,
is there like a door? Because it looks like there's like, or is that just
there's
a void?
wall right here, but if you kind of keep pushing in, you'll find that there's more opening here.
Yeah, I want to check it out.
So you can come around. And in fact, as you come around, you'll actually discover this is quite a bit larger.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, nope, you hit a wall. I lied. You hit a wall. You discovered nothing. Forget everything. It is larger this way though, so you can come around. You can come around here.
Yeah, I'm taking a
wall
peek.
and black out.
If I can move you. There we go. And I assume everyone, your twin following close behind. And
I
it's-
am
No,
trying
always.
to
Literally
follow
always.
closer. At this
You can't.
point.
I am holding Charlie's hand.
Anything to
I'm
win.
hanging back with the other two.
As you all bring more flashlights into this space, though, I'll uncover this whole nonsense. More storage crates, more boxes.
Lame.
But I think in the sense of discovering it's larger, there's a sense that like if you're looking around at the walls, there are some that look more obviously new built versus old build.
We talking
Okay.
drywall?
Yeah, baby.
Okay.
Sicily, I can't remember. Did they say that we were allowed to do whatever we needed to do?
I mean, technically the house is under renovation, so I give you like a twinkle in my eye. If we need to do some renovations of our own,
All right.
Right?
If it's yeah, any excuse I get. And then I go to kick the wall.
Okay. Which bit of wall are you kicking?
Ugh, great point. I mean, the stuff that looks newer, I'm gonna go in that direction. How much of it looks newer?
Like this whole wall, I think, is kind of gonna be the newest built,
Okay.
and I think you'd hear a knocking from the other side of it.
Oh.
I don't like that.
I mean, oh, can we ask the spirit box if it's our friend ghost?
Sure.
Is that you?
Yes, here. Yes, here.
Do I trust it? No.
Do
It's
I
supposed
love
to be our
it?
friend. Why is it being spooky?
it
That's
is a
just how-
spirit box.
I meant more like
Like-
the knocking on the wall thing.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I think that's a helpful direction. Yeah, I'll kick where I hear the knocking the most.
Great. So it becomes like a kick, knock kind of rhythm. Could you give me a brawn check, and we'll set this. Damn, I mean, you're straight up kicking through drywall. Like 12?
Okay. 19.
Wow!
Yeah.
Holy
I'm-
shit.
That's why I wanted to do this one.
Yes.
Good luck, Charlie.
That's my twin.
Are you wearing like goth stompers? What's happening?
Oh yeah, I've got like vintage like construction boot with like the metal
Okay.
toe in it kind of thing.
Fuck yeah.
Like all black. Yeah.
Fireproof.
You said vintage, and I was gonna start crying. I was like, oh no, the vintage shoes!
No, they just don't make them like that anymore. I wanted the ones with the
Hell yeah.
well-built metal toe.
So yeah, you can break through to this other side, and as you literally smash through the drywall, you're greeted with a rush of cold air, and the space in front of you is actually there's actually like a hole right around here to where you can see the backyard. There's, as you shine your flashlight around, there's like debris and animal bones. These are not like human bodies, but it's like creepy, gross basement junk. Although also mixed in with like what look like real like animal bones, there are in fact like plastic Halloween skeleton bones.
Oh, from all the movies.
Movies and haunted houses and what have you. I assume you're right on top of them. We'll get them.
Wow, Charlie,
back
this
from
is
here.
like right up your vibe.
I like it in here except for the hole in the wall.
You may.
It's letting in a draft. No, that one.
Oh, her.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Weird things about the system is there aren't like notice checks.
I know.
But
What if I
Haunting,
use my
haunting you want to ask for it. That's fine.
but could all of you just like we'll call it brains because there's
Brains,
no
okay.
other thing to call it.
Ooh.
Yeah, let's do it.
Just DC 10.
I fucking fail.
Yeah.
Wait,
I couldn't
Oh.
have succeeded. So
I rolled
was like,
the
I'm
wrong
gonna
thing.
roll.
Hang on.
If you crit, you could.
Aw,
Oh,
2.
true.
Well, that's true.
I got a 7 though. So
True.
19.
Oh.
And
that
Brains
is
is my
his thing.
thing.
Totally your thing.
I could have made it if
saw
I
a
didn't roll
touchdown from
freaking
Nev.
1.
Nev, what'd you get?
10.
Oops. 10? Dead on. Awesome. Andy is going for a spin. Hang on.
Oh no, Andy.
There he is. Whoa!
Andy, like, why are you just like spinning in a circle over there?
I don't know. It helps me think.
Like
And
a
it
fucking
does.
dog. Just
Yeah, so Andy, it's
He's just got that
interesting-
golden retriever energy. Okay, he's just taking it to the next level.
He's got that dog. But it's a golden.
Nev, I think you see like just a flash, almost like something or someone walked past Charlie to the backyard. Evie, did you pass or were you a fail?
I was a fail. I got a 2.
Ladies and ladies all fail. Andy,
damn.
you see almost with distressing clarity, like a white figure pass Charlie and walk outside, almost like there was another person in the basement with you.
Just like points like to Charlie. He's like, do you see the
No.
Andy, you like have to use words or we won't understand.
I am gonna agree with
Ghost?
Jessie.
You saw one?
I like takes my glasses off, like rubs them, puts them back on. Pretty damn sure, yeah.
You put your glasses back on, and can you roll me a contested strength check?
Oh.
Braun. I'm sorry.
Braun.
Systems I'm living in.
1.
Cool. You are pushed, just a hard shove from your back, and you fall into Nev and Evie. You like collide into them.
Oh no.
Simultaneously, Nev, the spirit box, wakes again, and it goes out now.
We should
Now.
get out of here.
Go,
Yeah.
go.
Oh.
Going through the hole in the wall.
Yeah,
I don't
let's
think
go
that was
through
friendly.
the hole.
So all of you stumble through this hole, which was already there, obviously created. I mean, the piles of real bones mixed with plastic bones, evidently, like creatures had already been getting into the basement before. And as you all stumble out into the cool darkness, there is a Jessie, from that feeling on the back of your neck, there's just a lift. Like, it's gone. You're outside. You're safe. It's a cool night for summer in summer in the city. You can all see now with your flashlights kind of the wild tangles of the backyard, and you see that you have actually come outside right beneath a wrought iron stairway. And I think all of you, I mean Jessie particularly because you were the first one down into the basement, but you all just feel a huge, like a weight has come off you by stepping outside. And the spirit box is quiet.
Does it look like there's anything on these stairs?
You can go check them out. And roll me some brains.
Yeah. Do a
My
different
dad
die.
We'll set that at
is-
hang on. I'm trying to do this right and check out your stats. We'll say this is a 9.
I rolled a 10. I got a 10, or I got 10, 9 plus 1.
There's not anything on the stairs, but you can see it connects to a space you didn't investigate upstairs, so you had seen that kind of like extra room towards the back, which is you're kind of looking out now. It actually like juts out a little bit over over where you are. In fact, both the room where you were looking at the chest and the room on the second story where you had found the pentagram They actually overhang where you currently are. But it looks like the stairs lead into that, just one of the only uninvestigated portions of the house. And I think just, you can put two and two together, like a maid fell off back stairs, like these are the stairs.
Yeah.
Two and two plus,
Yeah.
2 plus 2 is 4. I could do math.
Yeah.
I could do simple maths as a metaphor.
Yeah, Jessie will just point to the staircase and go, so these are like definitely the stairs.
Yeah. I agree. The stairs where the maid, Nancy, died.
Yeah. That's what I just said.
Didn't we already know that?
Yes.
Right. Anyway, so
and he just blinks, just what is happening?
Anyway, so what exactly are we gonna do?
I mean, she points at Andy. Sicily points at Andy. You saw a ghost come out here.
Yeah, and then the spirit box told us to leave.
Yeah.
So, kind of just looks around, see if I can see it again.
But wouldn't she go up the stairs or something? I feel like that's our ghost, right? That's who we want.
I'm looking, see if I can see the ghost anywhere.
Where are you looking?
I'll go with Sicily's advice and look at the stairs.
Okay. Yeah, you look around the stairs. You don't see anything on the stairs.
Not the stairs. I don't see it there. I'll just turn around and just look all around this big open space to see if I
look
see
at the yard?
anyone.
What is this strange thing to the right here?
Like this?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you wander over that way, it appears to be an old broken stone fountain. There's no water there. There's kind of a little cherub statue pouring water out of a stone vase kind of a thing. There's old wrought iron outdoor seating and table situation. Yeah, if you kind of walk the whole backyard, this whole thing, which is really beautifully rendered, I think, is like a Greek column situation with hanging ivy.
Fun.
If it weren't dark right now, it would be probably kind of beautiful, but right now it's really creepy and ominous.
Haunting.
Yeah, horrible and haunting. It's like a tiered garden kind of situation. So the house itself is on the top of the hill, and you all are now on the hill part of it. So the further you go into the backyard, the steeper the hill gets. That's just really hard to render. But basically, as you hit the property line, there's a chain link fence, and there's a road basically right behind you. So now that you are all outside, the sounds of city life are surrounding you again, and there's every now and again a car racing down that street.
Did we say that there was a window in the room with the pentagram?
There sure is. Are you looking up there?
Can I step out further into the yard and look to see if anything's looking back?
What an interesting question.
Oh no.
There is, in fact, silhouetted in a red light that shouldn't be in a house with no power, a dark figure in that room that you just left upstairs.
Oh.
Hey, Andy?
Yeah?
Do you want to explain to me the ghost that you saw just walk past us? And I'm gonna continue to look to stare down whatever the hell it is up there.
I just look confused, well, it was the shape of a woman, and it was white, kind of just, I don't know, it was just, I don't know, it was hard to make out details, but I just turn and look.
It did not look like that.
Not like that at all. Oh my god. And I just back up for back up to Evie, just oh.
I won't say masculine figure because it's almost indistinct, but it's a sense of broadness. As opposed to, you saw almost a very clearly defined feminine silhouette.
point my torch up at the window to try and see more detail.
So yeah, if you shine your flashlight up the window, as soon as kind of light hits it, it's like hitting a dark window with a flashlight. Like there's just nothing there anymore.
Move it away.
Gone. It's a totally dark window.
We
You
both
did see
saw
that, though, right?
We,
Right?
No, I definitely
Okay.
saw that. Why am I
Okay.
the one seeing all the ghosts now?
Ghost? Dang it.
I don't think that was a ghost. I don't think that was a ghost.
Nev, what
Then
you
what
do?
was it?
Something worse.
You still hanging out by the hole? Or are you coming in the backyard?
Nev, I think would go to the left to sort of scout out that area, sort of where it's blocked out by the bushes, more by the
I
more,
think
more lower.
I think that's at this point you all are kind of hitting house again. So
Yeah. I guess like checking out.
not like this.
Okay.
So
I'm still by the
at this point you're
staircase.
hitting the wall of house and you didn't
Yeah.
go investigate this room. Which also didn't investigate that room either, so forget you saw anything.
I
didn't.
didn't process any
Yeah.
of it.
I didn't see
I-
anything.
I went quick.
Legitimately.
You're hitting like foundation of house.
I'd say Nev is like just up against the house in general, not like, you know, going into stuff we've already seen, but just like addressing the house as it is and maybe taking some photos.
Oh, are you taking what are you taking photos of?
I'll take photos of other windows. Yeah.
If you come around here, there's like a blacked out curtained window. And I think
Mhm.
from the investigation you've done so far of the lower level, it's a pretty safe bet there's probably a bathroom, because that's the one kind of thing you haven't seen in the lower level yet.
True.
And I'm just gonna, on the basis of your stats, assume you can put two and two together about there's probably a bathroom somewhere. Over here, if you kind of walk kind of around the house, again, you could technically be walking under this right now because this is an outjut of
Okay.
the house.
Yeah.
So all of this is like a story above you, but you're seeing like wall foundation that has no windows on it. But up on the first floor level, this whole situation is basically all windows. So probably a sunroom of some kind. Yeah. No. You're a decently smart cookie. I think you can put that together.
Yeah, and I'm putting the spirit box like up against the wall. I'm like I'm doing the one where I'm holding it and I take a photo of the spirit box.
Like it's a sandwich.
Yeah.
That's going on the Instagram for sure.
Yeah, but I'm like tracing it against the wall.
I'd have to check. To be fair, I've never used a spirit box, so I don't know if they ever go completely silent. But whatever like the like unresponsive version of it is, that's what it's doing now that you're in the backyard.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think they ever really go completely silent because they're
No,
constantly-
it's usually just like a.
Yeah.
But it's a
Static.
quieter static.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any other openings besides the hole we came through?
If you walked up the stairs, you'd be able to walk back into the door into a house. Into presumably the kind of glassed room that you're seeing right now.
Can I go on the stairs and just slowly start walking up and
Yeah.
seeing how the spirit box?
So, because I want to get you to see these stairs again. So if you start walking up the stairs, I am for sure gonna need you to roll me a contested strength check.
Oh my gods.
A brawn check.
Yes. God dang it. Sorry, y'all.
I was just making sure.
No, for sure,
Oh,
for sure,
boy.
for sure.
You got this.
That's just it. I just roll.
Mhm.
And if you get the highest on your dice, you roll it again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
You're where you at? You're
I rolled.
Yeah, you're a 6. So if you explode, you can roll that again.
I rolled a 3.
Okay.
A 3.
So as you get to this, like what would be the landing of the stairs, you're shoved. very hard. And the rest of you watch as Nev falls down an incredibly steep wrought iron stairway.
I'm at the bottom of the stairs. Can I try and catch him or something?
Yeah, go ahead and roll flight to see how fast you can move your body in the way of Nev's as he is falling off.
Oh, come on, Jessie.
We'll say hang on, I gotta double check your stats. Hold that roll. Oh, luckily this is your good shit. So, but he is let me put it this way. He lost the contested strength check by a deadly amount. So we're gonna put this at a 17.
Oh my
Great.
god.
It is my best. I rolled a 1.
No.
The dice tell the story. The dice tell the story.
I'm so sorry. I tried.
Nev, not
Nev.
again.
No.
As you are falling, the spirit box comes back to life. And it's scanning, and in the moments as you are falling down this wrought iron stairway, you just hear it go. Sorry. And that's the last thing you hear as the lights go out on your world, basically. You feel a sharp pain in the back of your neck, and the rest of you watch as your friend falls at a truly dreadful angle. And again, it's hard to describe in a flat map, but these stairs were scaling basically a story and a half, as the house is on a hill. And he has fallen all the way to the bottom and lies crumpled at Jessie's feet.
Jessie screams.
Oh
Jessie
my
screams fully.
And Andy is
I'm
booking it over
sprinting.
immediately. Yeah.
I would just like to say that the last thought going through Nev's head, as he doesn't really realize what's happening, but he hears the spirit box saying sorry, Nev just thinks to himself, maybe it's not aliens, and then
Oh, of course. I love that. That's his last thought. Oh.
So,
A hero.
as the rest of you run over, Nev, could you please make me a grit check?
I can't.
And we're gonna set this at a 12.
By the way, I don't think Sicily runs over. I think she's standing where she is because
Mhm.
she brought everyone to do this fun business, and her friend just fell down a flight of iron stairs.
Mhm.
That's a 15.
Cool. Hey, Nev. You're now in a space you are so familiar with. It's electric, it's wires, it's signals. And you're hearing the numbers, and suddenly the numbers make sense to you. And they're a code you understand. You get this, you know how to jump through this. You inhabit the spirit box now.
Oh my god.
Nev, good ending.
Oh my god.
I
It was
see
meant to happen
everything.
this way.
You also have this like awareness that isn't sight but is sight, and is also not speech but is speech, of kind of sharing the space with someone else, like someone else is here right now, and you get a deep overwhelming sadness, and this kind of flood of understanding that like the person that's here is so sorry and genuinely thinks you falling in this way is better than going back into the house. The rest of you, the spirit box is like in the grass next to Nev's limp hand, doing the scanning thing. Nev, is there anything you'd like to say? I will say, from here on out, your contributions are limited to 5 words at a time.
go for a walk.
You bitch.
Do.
Sorry, hold on.
Math is hard.
Okay. You sort of just hear the spirit box speak and say, wasn't her fault, nor aliens.
Oh. Hmm.
Was that the box?
Yeah, I'm gonna go pick up the box.
You can pick up the box. and
Jesse's
it's-
crying. Jesse's full blown sobbing.
I'm gonna like
Yeah. Andy is like,
put his head like in my lap, like, it's okay, you're okay, you're gonna come back, that's gonna be fine, everything's gonna be fine.
Hey,
I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
He's gotta be okay. We gotta call someone.
I'm so sorry.
We gotta take him to the ER. We gotta.
Can the spirit?
He's gotta be okay.
Can the spirit box, in between me talking, be tapping the Morse code letters for the letters E and the letters V?
Yeah.
That's
so
gay.
cute.
Is Morse code a thing you and Evie might know for passing messages?
I think so, especially me. Yeah.
I feel like you spent a summer
I-
teaching it to Evie, and she begrudgingly
Yeah.
sat and learned it.
She taught me how to properly lift. I taught her how to read Morse code.
I don't know what the dots and dashes are, but Evie, in your, you're holding, frankly, the still warm body of your friend
Oh,
and stroking his hair, and you're hearing the spirit box. The static of it, suddenly the rhythm catches your ear, and you realize that it's going Evie, 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 Evie.
It's like sobbing. It's okay. I'm right here. Everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna get this done, and we're just gonna go home, and everything's gonna be fine, right? And she's gonna look to like Jessie and Andy, like for some confirmation.
I don't
We,
know.
I'm out. Charlie, we have to go now. This is not. This was supposed to happen. This was like not supposed to. No, we have to go. We all have to go. No.
Evie, do you want to roll anything? Or anything you have?
I'm going to use one of my tokens
Okay.
to see the ghost, to see this freaking entity, to talk to anything that is not in our world currently. Just, she's like grasping at straws right now.
which ghost?
One's not a ghost.
One, I'm pretty sure isn't a ghost. Like,
there's also
I'm
Nev.
90% sure.
Yeah.
And that is also Nev.
One is
That's why it's
definitely
ghosts,
a
plural. Definitely a demon.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, let me just feel like this is more. Okay, this is me now.
Oh man.
Too real.
Get up
Too
in
real.
ears.
My boyfriend turned into a spirit box. That's rough, buddy.
That's rough, buddy.
Earth and the moon, man.
Oh.
No, this is sad. Go on.
Yeah, again, literally the body of your friend is turning cold in your hands.
Oh no.
I want to remind you all of that. Who's literally in contact with Evie or Nev right now?
I have the spirit box,
Andy.
but physically
would be-
touching.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Andy and I are
would
right
be,
by Evie.
Like, I would be trying to like console Evie in some way, and like also like probably like holding Nev's hand or something as well. Just with both of them, just like these are like two of his like closest friends, and he doesn't know what to do. He's just he's probably just trying to console Evie in some way. So yeah, he's probably just like got a hand like on her shoulder or something, just like squeezing her arm.
Sicily, where are you at?
Go ahead, Nev.
Oh, I was just gonna say the spirit box says, um,
Well,
fall better than going inside.
Sicily is still just in shock behind them and is just like saying, I'm sorry, over and over again. But that's new information.
As Nev's voice finishes coming out of the spirit box, and as Sicily with tears and I assume like shaking, you're just kind of crying, going, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Tears are falling. She's not like crying, you know?
Sure.
Yeah.
Horror. Your voice is echoed by a voice that is not yours now, also coming out of the spirit box. So all of you hear a tandem. I'm sorry. And then, so to finish my previous question, Charlie, Jessie with hands on the spirit box, or I guess Charlie, you have hands on spirit box. Jessie, your hand is in Charlie's. There's you're twins. There's already always a connection between the two of you, but there's a sense of like, almost you internally feel the sense of like a triangle of energy, like you kind of immediately get the sense of being connected not only with each other, but like with Nev. And Evie, as you're literally holding Nev's body, you can feel Andy's probably hand on your shoulder and a hand on Nev, and there's that same kind of like triangulating sense of power, which for Evie doubles the effect of your token that you are spending. So as you pour out this psychic energy, this search, you can just feel the radiating power of whatever is present in the house is now in the room directly at the top of the stairs. So are you trying to communicate or simply locate?
Let's... Fuck it. She doesn't have anything else to lose. Let's communicate with it.
Okay. As you are sending out this wave of psychic power, again, Nev, Andy, you see like a wind that isn't there blowing Evie's hair up and back. And Evie, I'm gonna let you do something more powerful because you are currently connected in some way with two of your friends.
Oh my god, I see her hair go up and I reach forward and complete the circle.
Great. You feel...
I grab Jessie's hand and then put my hand on Andy's shoulder.
Yeah, brilliant.
Nothing like a little bit of team bonding, guys.
So
over death. The death of a friend.
As you grab Jessie's hand, and there's just a rightness to it, but as you then reach for Evie and put a hand on Evie, it's literally electric. It's like when you do that science experiment, when you you all chain with your classmates and you feel the shock run through all of you. It's literally that. And suddenly, if you all look around, everyone's hair is beginning to lift in that kind of static shock kind of a way. Evie, what do you say? What do you ask?
Why are you in this house?
Just that?
Hold on.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Hold on.
Sorry, the Ghostbusters music just popped on for me. It is perfect timing.
Who are you?
No.
Why are you here? I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Is that how you ask that? Give me some flavor, Evie. What are you doing? Are you saying
Yeah.
this out loud? Are you thinking it? Is that the
She's
expression with which you are giving it?
so okay. So she is just going to look up to the room, just like eyes just kind of glazed over, like there's so much emotion in her right now. And it's just like question after question, pause. So it's just like, who are you? Why are you here? I don't understand why you were doing this. I literally don't even want to be in this house anymore. And just like, pause. I'm gonna fucking kill you.
So are you verbalizing these out loud or are you thinking them?
Yeah, these are all just out loud. Like everyone can just hear this.
Mhm.
So as you are verbalizing this, looking up, staring up, I imagine basically at the doorway, the entry that Nev was about to try to walk up and get into, you see that where there was a closed door, the door is now open. And in the yawning darkness of the one of the few rooms you didn't investigate yet, there is again that dark figure silhouetted with a dark glowing red light that could not be there. And you are not in the house. So you get the sense as you are pouring out this psychic ability that the response you are getting back is like someone yelling, but it's in a fishbowl for you. And you just hear, I was called, this is mine.
She'll look back to her friends and repeat what she heard.
Meanwhile, in Spirit Box Land, Nev, you're almost being given a download of information from sharing space with this other entity. You understand it's the maid who was in the home when it was originally built. Her fall was tragic but not purposeful. Nobody pushed her. She was pushing you though to try to save you from what is in the house, and you get this automatic understanding that what was in the house came later. And the spirit of the maid, she can't fully understand how it came to be or what, because she was already passed by the time. But there was a sense of like, she was a ghost. She was living in her rhythm. She was continuing to try to take care of the children because that was her job. But the children were growing up and she wasn't helping, and she kept finding herself back at the foot of the stairs and then in the basement, because she fell at the bottom of the stairs, so she started inhabiting the basement because that's where she was. And it's just, it's like you get the sense of like understanding the decades of just looping, and then suddenly there were all these people in the house and they were painting things on the floor, and then there was actual blood spilled over the paint, and then suddenly something else was there because they kept painting the thing on the floor and they kept spilling the blood. And you, understanding modern things, you can go, they were fucking filming. They kept redoing the ritual that they were using for the movie. They kept doing a ritual over and over again, and they were using like pig's blood or something, probably. They were doing a real ritual for this movie, and they were doing it over and over again for every take until they were chased out and they didn't finish the movie and they didn't clean up the mess and they left it there, and someone threw a rug over it and forgot it was there. And then something that had been summoned by all this repeated activity began dwelling in the home. Anything you want to say? Evie's just repeated what she heard from the entity. You got 5 words. What you gonna say?
But before...
Summarize all of that in 5 words.
5 words or less, buddy.
Before I say anything, I sort of, in my new avatar body, no, I just want to sort of not speak because I don't know how I'm, but like just sort of say to the spirit that it's okay, I understand. Just sort of like emphasize that to her. And then on top of that, I will say out loud to the others. Pentagram brought baddie.
Does the demon have an OnlyFans? Like,
Ooh, they a baddie.
Destroy it, and it comes out like a question.
Yeah, y'all hear like the scanning, and there's that same hesitation, and you hear weird clips of like, a radio announcement, and then kind of the Russian numbers things, and then destroy it.
like the pentagram? Or because we do want to destroy the demon, ideally.
Never.
When
You
destroying
say
the
yes or no.
pentagram.
Do you say that? Do you say that out loud?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you get the Morse code for yes.
That's
Charlie,
useless for me.
I was like, Charlie, you don't
No, I don't. What do you mean?
Charlie shakes the box. Why is it rattling?
Oh no.
He-
The
He said
pentagram.
yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Evie's sobbing.
He said yes.
Yes.
All right. We have to go back in there, huh?
Not up those stairs.
Oh
What
fuck
if
no.
we just burn it?
The whole
A
place.
house?
I'm not against it.
We could light the room beneath it on fire.
We still have
Or
to go in the house to do that.
Just throw something up there on fire. I don't know how to get fire without going in the house, though. I don't know.
Sicily, other thing to consider, as much as we've seen this ghost and we all believe that it's there, if we just burn down this house and then say it was because there was a demon, I don't know who's gonna believe that.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah, your dad would be
point.
Jesse!
pissed.
Mhm.
Jesse, you're a lawyer. You could figure out something.
Jesse's still like kind of crying, and it's just like, I mean, like, we never really made a contract. Like, I wanted to with the homeowner, so
Oh my god,
we would
stop
probably.
thinking about being right and think about being right about something else. What could possibly cause the fire that we can't be blamed for? You're smart! Be smart!
I am. I know that. You don't have to tell me that. Would you just stop interrupting me?
Weren't they doing electrical in there?
No, they hadn't put the electrical in yet. Wait, is it in? Wait, sorry. This is a player question. That's
They
sorry. That's
were
my own character
installing it,
unicorn.
it's not finished because part of the problem was as they were
Hemp.
starting to work on the walls, the workers were getting bothered. So that's the whole reason y'all are here. Is
I mean, like, it could be an electrical fire from the fact that they were putting it in. That probably wouldn't get us blamed and set up for arson, which is like super serious, by the way.
Well, electrical fires burn different than something like a Molotov cocktail. Usually, insurance people are kind of mean about that. They'll check it out.
You
And,
know
like,
an awful lot about
normally-
that, Charlie.
Oh, about arson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why do you think I know so much about it? Anyway, the problem with that is, like Charlie said, it does look different. And if this were just like any random abandoned house, it would probably be fine and nobody would probably care. But this is
Right.
actively being redone, and so people are going to care. And it's going to be investigated.
So we
Okay, so we don't burn the house down.
So we need to get back to the room that the pentagram's in and just, I don't
Mess it
know,
up.
break the sigils or something.
Charlie, you have occult knowledge. You're an expert in this. Yeah, you would know. There's you can do a closing ritual. You can break the mark. I think we discussed this actually last time. You'd get the sense though that the problem is that closes the doorway. That would not necessarily remove what has already come through.
Yes.
And clearly this thing has moved out of the space where it was summoned. So it's starting to claim the whole house. So you'd have to find some way of destroying this entity in particular. Or getting it back to the room into the center and then closing the pentagram. Ritual circle thing. Fake witchcraft.
Charlie looks at the spirit box. Because now that's Nev, I guess. Nev, do you know if the ghost lady has interacted with the demon before? Like, could she help us out and get that demon into the room?
I think, Nev, in your like super download of the situation, supernatural downloads, you get the vibe that that's part of also why she continued to stay in the basement. Not only because she literally died on the stairs, so she could be in kind of the glass room situation where it is, but she has been trying to stay spiritually out of sight, out of mind. She is afraid of whatever it is. It's a fear that you get the sense of being described as hungry.
Am I able to ask if she will be brave enough to help us, and then we can get rid of this entity and she won't be hunted, she'll be safe?
Yeah, I think the rest of you, following Charlie's question, you hear the scans and a very timid woman's voice comes through, like, scared, so scared. Yes, just affirmative. And you also get the feeling, Nev, internally, that you're like, she is afraid, but if you all are trying, she will try. Because she's, again, so overwhelmingly, like, she was trying to push you out of the house, not trying to kill you. So, she will do whatever you ask.
Okay. The box says she'll help put box pentagram.
Okay, yeah.
So we need to get the box to the pentagram. Okay.
Well, we should go through the front. The less stairs, the better.
I guess. We just have to be careful to not run into that thing. It's walking around out here.
What if I stay out here and, like, I don't know, make faces at it or something? Distracted? I could, like, throw rocks at the window.
I actually don't hate that idea.
Oh my god, really?
Renovations.
Not like rocks hard, like, you know, like Romeo and Juliet stuff. Not like I'm trying to romance this devil.
You know,
But-
like, both of them, like, died at the end of that, right?
Okay, that reference, but you know what I mean.
If we can keep it distracted long enough, my concern is going up the stairs to
think
the
I know
second
some
floor.
Latin.
Then maybe we just have to be quick then.
Yeah.
I'm fast. I can go.
I'm gonna start walking back in the house.
Up
Like
the
around.
stairs or around
No,
the
no,
house?
no. It's like
Steps
through the
over the
basement.
body.
No. Like back through the basement and up the
Oh, okay.
stairs
Up those
in the
stairs. Got it.
cellar. Like, so for like the front of the house.
Mhm.
Oh.
Normal stairs.
Does everyone else follow Evie through the hole, or are you around the front of the house?
I'm gonna ask the spirit box something first.
Okay.
Nev, is there anything you want me to like do with you?
Just speak. Nev, the box doesn't know if you're talking about the box or the body, but you don't know that. So, the box is gonna say, use box as bait, pentagram.
No, I mean like your body. It looks fucked up that you're crumpled here. I didn't know if like you just wanted to stay there or if you had a preference.
Box just said, that's not me anymore. Lol.
Oh my god, through tears.
Oh,
I respect
Sicily laughs. Just one little.
Same with Jessie.
Yeah, I respect that.
Yeah.
All right.
And he smiles a little bit.
Okay, yeah, I'll follow Evie then.
I'm gonna assume Evie, like, you put him down gently before you took off for the hole in the wall.
I'm not gonna just drop him.
Yeah.
Drops him, runs towards the hole in the wall.
Bad DM.
Classic
I have
story.
no face. Okay. So Evie's running back through the hole in the wall. The rest of you are. I'm sorry. Did we establish you're following, or are you going around to the front of the house? Anyone going around the front of the house?
If Evie's determined to go up the basement stairs, I will follow because I don't want Evie doing that on her own.
Alone?
Yeah, that's upsetting, but I would prefer to go the front way if Evie looks like she's hesitating.
Do I even have to say that I follow Charlie at this point, or like?
If Jessie says she goes somewhere, Charlie's there. If Charlie says they go somewhere, Jessie's there.
Jesse's there. As we are
real
going.
quick. Sorry. Hey,
sorry.
Hey, Nev. Can you roll me another grit, and we will put this one at a 19.
Holy.
Oh, damn.
Sorry.
I thought you were gonna be like, Nev, are you in the room with us right now?
We gonna find out. This is gonna be a tough grit.
19.
You're a new
We
ghost.
help?
Do it, you can
Is
do
there a
it.
thing we can do?
We're not
We use
ghosts.
A button?
I rolled.
Do you,
I rolled an 11.
and you don't have any of those fun little dread tokens to trade in, do you?
I don't think so. No.
It's okay. You're still Patrick Swayze. You're learning. Maybe you'll inhabit later, but in the meantime, everybody else,
That's a reference to the movie Ghost, everyone?
Yeah.
Inhabit?
Yeah,
Hailie
Patrick
hasn't
Swayze
seen
has
Ghost
to
yet.
practice
has to learn how to do
touching physical objects as a
Yeah, okay. I haven't seen the movie, but I'm putting
I've
two
been
and two
telling you we need to watch this movie. Anyway.
very
The pottery
romantic.
scene.
It's very romantic.
together. Alright.
Anyway.
everybody else, as you step into the space, back into the basement, it's that dread feeling, but there's almost like a clarity of there's not something in this room making you feel dreadful. It's almost like when your friend is anxious and that wave of fear rolls over you. And Nev, I think one, being in the little spirit box, now you're basically like sharing feelings with I think Nancy. It's like what did I name her in my universe?
Nancy Meyer.
Nancy Meyer, the ghost. You get the feeling that the overwhelming feeling of dread is her own. Like she has spent now decades inhabiting this space, and it has manifested in a way. Like her emotions have overrun in this basement. The fear and the sadness and the dreadfulness in this basement area is hers. Oh, your body is there. Just...
As we're walking up, I am still holding Charlie's hand, and I will turn to them and go, "Give me the box."
Why?
And I'm just gonna kind of look at them and try to have a little like twin telepathy moment of like, we all know I'm the fastest here.
All right, I hand it to them. I do. Jessie, I'm gonna walk up the stairs last. If you want to go first, I want to be able to catch anyone if they need it. You got this.
So just
like-
you push your way past Evie.
Yeah, I give Charlie like a really tight squeeze and just go, "You like know I love you, right?"
I love you too.
And yeah, I will start to, and I won't say anything to the rest of the group, but I will just push my way past to get up to the front.
Right.
I do want to throw rocks at the window from
Hey,
outside.
Put you back in the backyard.
Put me right back there.
I think that's such a good idea. Hailie's like, fuck yeah, that's a good one.
And I just start. I'm putting this in because
Start?
Yeah.
What?
I was doing start and shout at the same time. Thank you, everyone, for not letting that just slip by.
Grit check?
Yeah.
Great
No,
check.
I think it's actually brawn.
Okay.
No.
How have we now had two of these?
How did this
back-to-back
happen?
streams?
Oh, no.
So I'm out there doing this cool thing. I want to throw rocks there, and I'm putting this. It doesn't. Sicily has rich parents. Well,
Sure.
Sicily has social parents. She took like 4 years of Latin and remembers like 4 phrases, and she's assuming that this thing speaks it. So she's just shouting, "Tus mater est meus ancilla, quid agis canis, quintus est in via." Just throwing rocks.
Was that nonsense or
Does Beverlee know
That's
the Latin?
real.
Okay, what does it mean?
I said, "Your mother is my slave girl. What's up, dog?" Quintus is in the street, which is the first sentence you learn. When you're in high school, "Tus mater est meus ancilla" is very, very funny. And it doesn't leave your brain.
Oh.
Oh.
Intense. Cool. Let's use the charm feature in an interesting way.
Yes.
I
Why
think this
not?
is charming.
That's perfect.
Yeah, super charming. The antithesis of charming. You're turning your charm on its head, as it were. We'll call it.
Casting a charms.
There you go. Call it a 13.
I crit.
Holy shit!
And by that I mean it
Fuck
explodes.
Yes.
Let's
but you
go.
forget-
So that's gonna be a 35.
Holy shit! Wow.
God.
Just
Cool.
told this thing its mother is something in Latin, and I did a 35
Damn.
of that.
Yeah. A sick burn. So you're tossing
Just
like,
degrading
there's-
this demon.
Yeah, there's little rocks everywhere. Like it's a garden.
Definitely
It's
speaks
a
Latin.
fountain. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Like, yeah, full on exorcist moment. You're shouting. You know, maybe this entity was born out of Rome and its mother was a slave or whatever.
Remember Vesuvius?
So you're chucking stones, and you yell this phrase. You throw a stone, and I'm just gonna give you the gift of aim.
I've had it before in another lifetime.
Exactly. There's a weird moment as you throw this first stone, and like it's just the overwhelming deja vu of throwing in a pivotal moment, and as your rock hits the window, suddenly you can also see the figure silhouetted, and if there hadn't been a window pane there, and there's not much window to be seen, this is like all glass, but a lot of it is boarded up. You've managed to hit one of the few places where there is actually glass, and you can see just like shoulder head of this veiled shadow entity ringed in a red light. You have its full and undivided attention.
start doing cartwheels. All right, cut to everyone else.
With your friend's body right there, you're doing
Oh.
Sad cartwheels.
Yes.
Sad cartwheels
I'm
is
here to be a
somersault.
distraction.
Great. Wow. Okay.
I think he'd want me to be cartwheeling.
Sure. Sicily is cartwheeling in the backyard. Meanwhile, the rest of you, running upstairs, or is it just Jessie running upstairs and the rest of you kind of slowly following behind? What's the sitch?
As soon as I would have gotten in front of the group, I would have fucking bolted, not telling them anything.
Okay, great. So yeah, just let's see how fucking fast you run. Just roll me your d20 and let's see how fast you fly.
Okay. Come on. That was not in my tray. 9.
Ooh. You're quaking with fear. You're running back up the stairs. You kind of forget, oh god, there's all these boxes and you're like having to climb over them. Roll we'll call this another flight check. We're gonna set this at DC 10 to see if you're full on tripping on these boxes.
Okay. I was at 4. What is up? Guys, this is my best stat.
No.
I'm so mad right now.
You trip on the boxes. It makes heinous amounts of noise. There's like cans falling all over the place. You're like foot caught in some rotten wood kind of a thing. I need you now, you and Sicily, both roll charm.
Okay.
Oh, no.
This is the distraction check.
Together forever.
Okay.
15.
Right.
7.
Marvelous. So Sicily still way more distracted than you, shouting out vicious Latin insults. Roll another flight, Jessie.
All of my dice are rolling bad.
At this point, I'm going to set you a challenge rating of 16.
Okay.
Oof.
Passer est omnia. I shout out the window. That
5.
Oh my god.
I'm literally using a different. I'm gonna throw my dice out. I swear to God.
Can I help Jessie in some way, like
so
seeing
mad.
this happen? Because like as soon as she starts just running off by herself, Andy would like with no explanation as to what's happening would just be like calling after her and just like running to catch up.
Yeah.
It's like I don't
she's
know what she's
stumbling over
doing.
the
Hopefully
bar.
not something stupid.
We're going to say, Jessie, in your haze, as you're like trying to like remember the fastest way to like get up the stairs, you just kind of go back to the main room.
Okay.
Which means you're much closer to things.
Okay.
As you run into this center room, kind of thinking you're gonna go for the main stairs, you're suddenly no longer you're not fast enough to escape its notice anymore, and little rocks on the window are enough. You can suddenly see what your friends have all already seen, this silhouetted figure bathed in red light almost out of nowhere. And there is suddenly a psychic force pulling on you.
Oh no.
And pulling you towards it. So I'm gonna need
Oh
you to
no.
do a contested run roll with me.
No.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Let's do it. Okay. Oh, I explode.
Marvelous. I'll declare my
Nice.
right now. Right now, entity has an 18.
Okay.
Oh.
It's not. Now it's a 7. But I.
Oh.
So 7 total?
Yeah, because it's a D4.
Yeah, well,
For me.
Sorry. Its whole thing is brawn, weird enough.
Oh no.
So the rest of you, I assume Andy, you're trying to follow behind her as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I'm like running to like catch up. Do I see any of this happening?
Yeah, so we'll say you're like just coming out of the doorway as this is happening.
Okay.
Charlie and Evie will assume you're like hot on heels but not running as fast, because that I assume wasn't part of your plan. I don't know what the two of you specifically were going to do, but we'll get to that in a second. Meanwhile, Andy, you watch excuse me, y'all. You watch as Jessie is like bodily pulled towards this shadowed figure. And Jessie, you feel like a rope around your waist, just dragging you from the spine. You're lifted off your feet, and you are full on being spiritually dragged across the room towards this thing. Meanwhile, Sicily, you threw the rock, you threw the stone, you yelled some more Latin, and then suddenly it's gone. So I just need you to know right now you're looking at a blank window and you don't know what's happening.
You ran out of phrases. I run inside.
Okay. Everybody else, are you going to try to? I assume Jessie is screaming.
Yeah. Just, no.
Yeah, making an assumption. One, Sicily, how and which direction are you running?
I followed them. I'm in the basement alone.
Yeah, it's
Good. It's very good.
very good. You love it so much. Roll flight, and we'll say
Heard.
you gotta roll like a 12 to at all get anywhere near this situation in time. You just hear your friend screaming.
8.
Not happening. You're in the basement. We're gonna put you down there and hide you. Charlie, Evie, like a 6 for if you make it into the room in time to see what's happening.
And what is this roll? I'm panicking.
Fucking 4.
5.
Okay.
No.
Unfortunately, neither of you make it though. You're like at the doorway. And it was one of those where like Andy let it go, so the door swings shut. So you gotta like open the door to get out. You see nothing. Andy, your friend is being pulled towards this entity. You're the only one with the power to make any choices right now. What would you like to do?
I'm tied between two things here, and I'm trying to. Oh man, fuck. So can I? What am I looking at? Like, what can I see?
You see this
of...
kind of unformed,
okay, so I can see
massive silhouette framed with a red light. Your friend, like on her toes, being dragged across the room towards this thing. She has the spirit box in her hand, which right now is going haywire with static noise numbers.
Oh, fuck.
Nev, I don't know what voice you're trying to put through the box, but right now it's almost like Jessie's screaming is doubled by another female voice going, no, 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 no. And if you have any words to break through that, what are you saying?
Andy, grab me.
No,
Go
no,
upstairs.
Andy. No, no, grab me. No, 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 no. Anyway.
Fuck.
Oh no.
Oh man. I'm tied here, man. There's two things. There's two things I want to try.
Roll for it.
Make a choice.
Okay. All right. Odds or evens?
Evens.
Okay. Yeah. And hearing that, and just like hearing Nev's voice, like just telling him to run, effectively, just to grab the box and run. And man, this is so risky, but it's what he would do. He would try. He just runs up to where Jessie is. And it's just so stupid, but he would do it. He's gonna try and fight this thing. He's gonna try and punch it in the face.
Okay, so you're running past Jessie and you're gonna try to punch it in the face.
As like a distraction, so that to try and
like a shark.
Sure.
Yeah, to like tackle this thing, just trying so that Jessie can get free and just run.
Okay.
It's such a terrible idea, but it's
yeah.
I love it.
Roll contested fight.
Fight? Oh man, this is gonna
Literally choosing to fight it. I don't know what to tell you. That's your option.
Yep.
Buddy.
Yep.
I'll also let
Okay.
you know it just exploded. It's 12, and it.
12. Okay. Yep.
So you rolled a 12. Oh no, you have to get a 15. I'm sorry.
I have to go. Oh, I have to get 15.
Because it
Okay.
exploded on the 12, so
I will
it's
have
more
to
than
explode
12.
multiple times to hit this. Okay. I rolled a 4, so that's an explode.
Wow!
So I exploded once.
Okay.
Exploded once. That's why I said this was risky, because there's less numbers to hit. There's more of a
25%
chance.
chance. There's a 25% chance. Just do it again.
You know, but that's twice. That's 2 4s.
You
So
just
that's
do it again.
currently
It's
8.
really far. It's
That's
easy.
currently
Oh my
8.
One.
There's a
One more.
15 I have to beat.
Yep.
Yeah.
You gotta do it 2 more times. It's fine.
Hmm.
That's a 2.
Oh.
Okay,
You
but
might
that's
not die.
That's a total of 10.
It's 10, which means
Mhm.
you only lost by 5.
Which is not death.
Yeah,
not dead.
you're
Okay.
not dead.
Not dead.
Good.
Um,
All I need is a distraction.
Yet.
He wasn't gonna let
I'm
Jessie
gonna
die.
give you-
Thank you. Fuck you, Nev.
Um, I'm gonna give you a choice in this moment. I think as you are pulling back your fist and you feel almost like a bravery that's not characteristic of you, you're gonna literally like try to punch like a demon or some shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna give you the choice in this moment. You're gonna fail in a sense, one way or another.
Yeah.
You can either choose to fail on your own behalf or fail to protect Jessie.
He would fail on his own behalf.
Right. So as your fist doesn't really connect, but almost like is subsumed into this black and inky mass, there is I assume you've burnt at some point or another your fingers on a hot stove or a hot something, yeah?
Yep.
So it's that feeling,
Yeah.
and then it just corrodes all the way up your arm. And Jessie, you find yourself falling because you were like on your toes being dragged by the section. You're now falling. You hit the ground, and as you're kind of catching yourself, like you hurt your wrist, the spirit box drops next to you. You watch Andy as his fist disappears into the blackness, and then suddenly he is gone, and the blackness increases.
Oh.
What would you like to do?
I just scream, Andy! And then I look down at the spirit box that I have picked back up. And I fucking run upstairs to the pentagram.
You make a flight for me, and this is gonna be a 14. Wait, what's your flight? Yeah.
I'm pulling different dice.
Come on, Jessie.
Uh,
Holy shit.
We'll call it a 12 because it's busy at the moment, consuming. Dead on, brilliant. You are able to get the box, scramble up. Meanwhile, Evie and Charlie, you emerge into this room. You watch Jessie like pick up the box and start running. You
Oh my
don't
God.
see Andy. And unless Jessie is saying anything, you don't know anything. Meanwhile, Sicily, you are running up the basement stairs. You see like the boxes are tipped over and everything. And we're gonna assume you keep running.
Yep.
Great. So Jessie, you are running up the stairs.
Mhm.
And just gone.
Yeah.
Great. Cool. Charlie, Evie. No Andy. Jessie has taken off running with the spirit box.
I'm following
follow.
Jessie.
Great. I'm gonna need you both to make a 10 or more to get out of this room safely.
There's no way I could go through the kitchen.
I mean, yeah, if you go backwards, that's gonna be a lot easier. We'll call that a 6.
Yeah, okay. Flight? Because I went through the kitchen and the dining room. I know they connect.
Yeah.
So,
What would
It's like a
happen
6.
if I just started saying like the Holy Spirit prayer just repeatedly?
You can try that if you don't want to run.
I'm
No,
running.
no, like
I'm running.
while running.
Okay, great. Charlie, yes, it's a 6 if you're running through the kitchen, and you can take Evie with you if you want, or Evie, you can run up the front stairs after Jessie.
I'm gonna follow Charlie.
Okay, cool.
Right. The two of you are confronted with this horrible lit silhouette, and you start backtracking into the kitchen. What did you roll?
It's not bad. I got a 5.
Okay.
Got a 2.
5 out of 6. So,
Oh.
you know.
Wow. All right.
Can I can't help, can I? 'Cause I didn't roll too great. But I was gonna say if I tug, because I was gonna grab Evie.
Yeah, but you both needed a 6, and neither of you.
Yeah,
got
that's
it.
what I assumed. I tried.
Oh no.
So meanwhile, this thing doesn't walk because it doesn't have legs. It just is almost suddenly in front of you. And there's an overwhelming bad like I don't know, I should have more better words to say it with. Just a bad rippling vibe. It's electrically terrible. It's yawning and hungry and powerful, like standing in the middle of an electric storm. Again, both of your hairs are raising. You are almost stumbling into each other, trying to get back through the door you just came through as it is coming up to you. In this moment, is there anything the two of you would like to try to fight it with?
Oh man, can I get in on this?
To try and fight
I'm
it.
so
Roll
close.
fight and see how fast you are.
Okay, I'm so close. But also, whatever you guys want to do,
I
it.
don't want to fight this thing.
I rolled a 5 of flight. Of 6.
Yeah, I was like, and I don't think you're terribly fast. I think you like watched your friends walk out the door, and you can almost like, because it's not fully closed behind them, you can like see an entity is there. So if there's something you can do from a distance, sure, but we'll say you're not up on this situation yet. How would you all choose to confront? Or Charlie, are you just trying to get away?
I'm trying to get away and get to Jessie, ideally.
Oh man, can I throw a can of food at it from this pantry?
You're gonna knock us in the back of the head, and we're gonna go unconscious.
You're right. I don't have a clear shot. I wouldn't do it.
Evie?
Okay. I am going to fight it.
Oh shit.
But can I pick up something that's like iron or metal or just something that I'm like, this can... Charlie has babbled about demons before. Let me rack my brain around something that could maybe help me.
Would you have anything of iron already on you, or are you trying to look around the room?
Let's say if there's like a kitchen pipe that just wasn't installed because ghosts are bugging them.
We'll say there's like a rusty nail at your foot.
Fun.
Cool. We're gonna put that between my fingers like claws.
Yes.
And just square up.
Okay. I'm
scared.
I'm gonna give this little leading
Litera,
question on you.
multum, ile, iteris, jactatus,
Yeah. You
tuae.
hear Sicily
Mr.
chanting
Panda?
Latin behind you. I'm actually gonna say that works as the assist for the sense
Haunting.
of.
It's
Evie,
a
is there
weird
anything
sound
else
coming
you'd
from
like
a
to
closet.
try in this moment?
Who did you say that to?
I said, Evie, is there anything else you'd like to try in this moment aside from physically punching a demon?
I don't know if this is possible, but can I use my last psychic token and like throw up like a protection, like just send the best vibes to the twins.
Yeah, give me a notion of what do you do to do this? Are you putting up your hands? Are you grabbing and putting Charlie behind? Like, what are you doing physically?
Yeah. So Charlie, I assume, is probably already behind her, and she's gonna like stand in between like the doorway. Like Charlie's behind her, Demon's in front of her, and just like full on just block any entry.
So as you reach out psychically to fight, roll your fight with an added, like, as if you had an additional token to roll with it. I think it's a D6 in addition. And this is just gonna be a contested fight.
It's an 18.
Marvelous. So you like push Charlie behind you, and you almost like I'm picturing like wave a hand, almost as if you were like putting up a shield, like as if your arm had a shield on it and you were like physically blocking with a shield. And Charlie, as Evie reaches back to kind of push you behind her, you feel again that electric connection between the two of you. And it's almost as if your spirit and her spirit are combined to propel a wall of force towards this entity, and it is blown backwards across the room. Meanwhile, Jessie, you are booking it, hauling ass upstairs.
Yep. Sprint, booking it 2 steps at a time up the stairs. Yeah.
Roll me another flight. Let's see how fast you get up there.
Okay. 9.
It's taking you a hot minute. We're gonna have a little more action for the downstairs before you get into the room. We'll say you're
that's fine.
The doorway. Not great. Sicily, you kind of come upon your friends as like the door is open, like you can help open the door and like usher them backwards if this is what I assume the three of you are doing.
Yeah, I agree.
The entity has been propelled. I assume the three of you then running through the kitchen.
Yeah, for sure.
Either all three of you can roll flight, or one of you can roll it with advantage, and we'll just call it a group speed check.
Sicily, roll that. What's your flight?
I got a 6. I got D6.
Oh, damn.
Oh shit! I'm a 10.
I'm a 6.
I'm a
okay,
10.
no need to brag. Don't just say I'm a 10 after I say I'm a 6. Rude. Please roll.
Oh, it's me? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate the pressure, but that's fine.
Okay. Well, we're just...
And you get to do it twice.
Yeah, we'll call it a...
Oh!
Yeah. I was gonna say we'll call it an 8. What'd you get?
I got a 10.
Marvelous.
Let me roll this bitch again.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, 17.
Great. So y'all are able to like book it. You don't know where this entity is or what, but you're able to haul ass, and we'll assume you are also going upstairs. So we'll just zoom you all upstairs. You're on the landing, trying desperately to catch up with Jessie.
I did not want to encounter that demon on the stairs. Holy shit.
Nor I. That's why you ran so fast.
That's why her hair's so big of secrets. She doesn't want demons.
She doesn't want demons.
Jessie, you have the spirit box in your hand. You are running in, I assume, going to like set it down in the middle of this floor. Andy, can you give me a little grit check now that you're back? We're gonna call this we're gonna call this a 7.
Not dead.
7.
I mean, good. Box.
Yeah. But like, he got eaten, so I just assumed.
Okay, fair, valid.
Jesus.
It's like a maw mouth situation.
Math. That's
What?
what that is.
What?
That is 15.
Did you explode?
Oh,
I did. An 8
Fantastic.
and then a 7.
That's hell yes. So
+1, because we're adults.
Oh,
16.
yeah, fantastic. You felt again, this horrid, hideous, burning sensation. Very fortunately for you, you were consumed in a sense, but the spirit box was just in close enough proximity that you were able to leap through, and you have just been getting the super cool spirit download from not only Ghost Nancy, but also your friend Nev. You feel like, yeah, there's just a mind link connection happening.
Nev, we're connected.
And you also feel the connection in the sense of you are being carried by Jessie, who is setting you in the center of this pentagram symbol, horrible combo situation. And as the other 4 roll up, Nev and Andy, anything you're saying coming out of this box as Jessie sets you down?
We're being set down in the pentagram?
Yeah.
Okay. We lure, you close pentagram.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. Like how exactly are we gonna close it? Like, is there anything in the room that sorry, text popped up on my laptop. Is there anything in the room that we can use to like scrape paint away, or like?
I'm also down to bust that bitch with my foot, just like through the wood.
Yeah, or
that
like,
would that sure do.
I was like, please don't kick the entity.
No. Oh, fuck that guy. I'm gonna kick the pentagram.
Oh yeah.
It was my thought. If there's nothing that would scrub it away.
I think also, we'll just say with your like occult prowess, you'd know like some kind of closing ritual, like
is there like a banish sigil we could write?
All the corners, yeah. You can, Sicily's
in lipstick.
Badass Latin. You could be like, you could ask her right now in the moment, what's the word for like, you know, we banish you forever and close this door in Latin. Look that
umbrella shit. Spirit. I could tell you, or umbra spirit. I know that much.
Yeah.
We'll say Sicily's fluent in Latin, and you give an awesome, perfect translation of this.
I do.
Yeah, plan B is me smashing with my foot, though.
Cool. Love it. You have a handful of seconds. What do the 4 of you do in this room right now?
Oh, man.
Get in a circle away from the door.
Yeah,
we should all hold hands.
Okay.
I think
we should all hold hands. Remember, we all held hands, and then her power was way better.
I completely agree. Like a half circle against the wall, almost. I think to lead it into the pentagram. Right?
Yeah. And then Andy, anything coming out from you in the spirit box in this moment? You got 5 words.
I don't know. No, right now. He's pretty quiet right now.
Okay. So as the 4 of you ring the backside of the room, almost backs up against the glass, you're holding hands. Evie, you feel that same coursing sense of power. It's long. I'm sorry. I'm like at a loss for words in the sense of like it's almost like time stretching the 4 of you as you're like waiting for something to happen. The spirit box in the middle, scoping through the numbers, just, and then the Russian numbers and the woman speaking. It's all getting louder and yet also somehow like slower, like almost you're all experiencing time slow down. And then suddenly the entity is visible in the doorway and coursing across the pentagram. And right as it crosses center, anyone, what would you like to do?
Whatever Sicily said to us earlier, I begin that chant.
Spiritum relinquere mundo venistis. I think that's right. Mr. Souther's gonna be so pissed.
I do that. And I just hold hands and chant. and very aware of like how it's affecting this mass.
Jessie?
I would try to join in the chant with Charlie.
Andy? Nev?
I would like to embrace Nancy and Andy in our new Matrix avatar state, and either, up to you, Dame of Dread, be as physical as we can within this new energized room, or just relay like energy that were like present.
Mm-hmm.
So in your spirit avatar forms, Andy, you like feel Nev put an arm around you, and he's putting an arm around this female presence that you've come to now be intensely familiar with. And the three of you are almost like a little huddle, like a 3-person huddle.
Yeah.
Both of you roll me grit checks of 4 or higher.
4?
4 higher.
4 or higher.
6.
11.
Let me roll for Nancy. She also gets a 4. So the three of you together with this kinship, comradeship, embracing. Suddenly, the other, your 4 friends are seeing this little huddle manifest. You see almost ghostly figures of your friends and this female figure appear, and their huddle becomes a wider circle, and now they're holding hands and they are ringed around the entity, and it is diminished inside of them. Meanwhile, the 4 of you holding hands, please also roll me grit checks from you. It's all we're looking for 6s and higher. And Evie, you can roll with advantage as the psychic abilities you are coming into for you.
8.
7.
6.
So as you all take each other's hands, it's a fight. It's not an overwhelming win. And in fact, Evie, blood starts dripping out of your nose, and you're almost getting like a headache as you're trying to focus your psychic abilities towards this entity in the center. But you were empowered by your friends. Jessie, you were the 4.
Yeah.
You spent yourself running all the way up here. So you almost feel like a cold go through your hand, as if you are not contributing in this particular moment. But altogether, Sicily, Charlie, Evie, what were your scores again?
6.
6.
Mine was a 7, but I forgot to add +1, so 8.
Oh, 9.
Nice.
Okay, 6 plus 8. I can do math at this time of night. 14.
14.
9, 21. Great. So let me roll for entity.
14 plus 9 is 23, but you do you. Whichever
Great,
one you want to do.
What did I
Whichever one
say?
you want to do. Either you said 21, but that's what I heard, and maybe you said 23.
Just remember how I was in Philly this weekend. I'm a sleepy bee.
I heard Sarah say 23.
Great.
You know,
Cool.
if
And we all want
I just Beverlee, we don't want to shame Sarah on the stream
Blackjack.
right now while we're
shame me.
fighting the boss.
No problem.
Philly, you all die. No.
TPK.
It rolled a 19. So the 3 of you feel this crazy connection that y'all have never felt. For Charlie and Sicily, it's almost like you feel yourselves becoming anchors for Evie as you send every psychic power you can to her, all of your force and your will. And it is a battle of wills. You watch the blood drip from your friend's nose as tears are streaming out of the corners of all of your eyes with grief, with sadness, and with the effort. As suddenly, this entity is diminished and anchored. What would you like to do to close the circle?
Charlie has to stomp on it.
Yeah, I'm stomping.
Hell yeah. Roll for stomp.
It's little now. It's little.
Roll for stomp.
It's so small.
I got a 4.
Okay, you're trying to stomp through some rotted ass wood. So, as you all diminish this entity and you watch it grow small in the middle of the spiritual forms of Nev, Andy, and Nancy, Charlie, it's almost like you don't have to strike that hard. You just kind of like scuff your boot across some of the markings and break the circle, and then suddenly it is gone. And it doesn't feel triumphant because of how hard won this fight was, how close it was to failing. As it disappears, Andy, 5 last words from you.
Oh my god.
Oh no. 5? Fuck. Okay. Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
You'll hear the
They would be 5 words would be yeah, it would just be I'm with Nev now.
However, Nev, you feel inherently that he's not. Suddenly, Andy is gone.
6th word. Never mind.
Nev, meanwhile, you get the sense of relief and acceptance, and suddenly Nancy is also gone. You're in the spirit box alone. Would you like to stay? Or would you like to go? And either way, what 5 things would you like to say?
Am I still corporeal? Am I still
Currently, yeah.
Currently? I'm gonna look at Evie and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna smile and say, bring me in the van, and then just fade away. But into the box.
Into the box.
Spirit box.
Just beeping.
Yeah, Evie, I think that's for you.
Yeah. She'll take the box in her hands and just look down at it. Then look at the rest of the Tropic 6 that's left.
Oh man.
You know, it's nice to have everyone back. Kind of.
I hug her.
She'll hug Sicily.
Jessie just starts crying as she goes, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry.
And Charlie's gonna take Jessie's hand and join the hug circle with Jessie.
So, as morning comes, you all call your parents, you call the police. No one is found guilty of anything. It's very clear that Nev fell in a very tragic accident. There's a whole lawsuit brought up about the safety of those stairs, and the folks renovating it are sued for massive amounts of money by Nev's parents.
I like to imagine that Jessie was giving the legal advice.
Oh, for sure. With like actual lawyers who have passed the bar.
Yes. But Jessie was Elwood's in it.
Yeah. Andy's death is a little harder to explain. There is no body to find. I think the four of you, in your shock and your horror, come up with as best of a story as you can, which is on scene, Nev fall, Andy went running, and who knows what happened to him, and he's now declared a runaway and lost and missing. His parents are grief-stricken. The summer passes in a horrible wash of grief and despair. Andy, everything's dark and cold and electric and weird. And then suddenly all six of you are waking back up, and it's a wonderful autumn day. That's where we'll come back to the next time we do a Dreadful.
Are you serious?
Thank you so much for joining us.
How did I not expect that?
It's been horrible in the multiverse of horror. Who knows what'll happen next? Find out on Dreadful.